Let's go. Yes, we are live. Hopefully this shouldn't take too long because I do have work tomorrow. But just want to get it because it feels like it wouldn't really work to do like a full stream for this because there really is not that much of the game left. Like there really is just like I'm pretty sure it is just this elevator section and then the final boss. Alright. Okay, yeah, so it just puts me at the bottom of the elevator, right? Then get him off the elevator and let him spin to his death. Yeah, the loading screens for this game can be a little egregious at times. Okay. For most of this, just good old monkey eating. All right. And tornado. I do have to say, the monkeys in this area probably have the coolest designs. That does get explained in the sequel. And it's not that big of a spoiler, but basically, the monkeys are mercenaries. Now, as like on a meta sense, why the devs chose monkeys to be the main enemy Basically. Yeah, they're basically, like, thugs for less. But, yeah, monkeys instead of lizards, and also a lot less affable than the... It really is dark in this tower. Luckily with our strats, we can get through this section pretty quickly. Almost a jump scare. Turn around, monkey right on my tail. I have never actually seen much of Glover, so I don't know. Coming. Okay, and that's the end of that section. Wasn't there something about like a Glover remaster or something coming out? Oh, I thought it just announced. I remember there was the thing about like the devs are supposedly kind of, because it was something about like it was like very clear that their interest was not in game preservation, but just profiting off of. Oh, here we go. Final boss time. Back to ugly FMV Spyro.
Spyro. Spyro.
What?
I don't like this. It feels like she's baiting us. I'm getting smarter.
Spyro! Destroy the crystal! Quickly! Let's get him out of here before Cynder gets back.
If only it were that easy, little one.
So big.
Time you learned how complicated life can be.
Run! Spyro! Save yourself! Not this time. This time I fight.
Bring it.
I think, if I remember correctly, I think in this game, Cynder is voiced by the same actress as Palutena. Oh yeah, also, Earth bombs work on Cynder, too. If you don't keep her stunned like this, she actually is a pretty tough fight.
It's so sad it must end this way.
But yeah, I believe
Where was
her voice actor is Cree Summer. I believe her name is.
Ever use doors?
There was something in her eyes, Ignitus. Something familiar.
There should be, Spyro. You and Cynder share more than you know. It's time.
Okay, where do you think they're going with this?
All of it. You see, after I took your egg to the Silver River, I returned to the grotto to find utter chaos. The other Guardians had been overrun, and all the other eggs had been smashed by the Dark Master's forces. All except one. You see, the Dark Master was torn. He wanted to destroy all the eggs to prevent the birth of the Purple Dragon. But he also needed a dragon.
Why would he need a dragon?
Because, Spyro, only one born in the year of the dragon could open the portal that served as the Dark Master's prison.
Cynder?
I'm afraid so.
But if we come from the same place, why is she so...
Evil? Monstrous? Big? Sexy? Oops, did I say that?
Because, Spyro, after the
Sparks.
raid, she was corrupted by the Dark Master's poisonous powers, twisted by his evil law. She's become the Dark Master's monster.
But why? What does this Dark Master want?
He wants to be freed from the portal of Convexity, to wreak havoc across the realms. And if Cynder gets there, he just might succeed. I'm afraid we might be too late.
No, I refuse to give up. I'm going to stop Cynder and the Dark Master.
Ooh, wait, you heard the dragon, Spyro. He said, too late. We'll get him next time. Come on, champ. You did a great job, and let's take 5.
No, I'm ready. Now!
Okay, Spyro, you're right. At the very least, you have to try. If the Dark Master escapes, a shadow will fall over the land. And who knows what will happen then. May the ancestors look after you. May they look after us all. Convexity acts as an airlock between our world and the dark realms beyond. You must stop Cynder before she inserts the final crystal and activates the
Oh hey, it's the final area of Xenoblade 1.
The Dark Master.
Yeah, if we don't hurry, I have a feeling you're gonna see a whole lot more. Come on.
I see you're coming to the realization. Okay, so what I was getting at with the, like, where do you think the Cynder plot point is going is that when I was first playing this, I thought where they were going with this is you know, why does Cynder seem so familiar to me? Like, I thought where they were going with that is that it's going to turn out that Cynder is Spyro's mother. That's where I thought they were going with that. But no, she's just an egg from the same generation as Spyro, which apparently means they have a connection. Also, yeah, this area is kind of trippy and kind of weird. Get up here. Alright, this is... no. Alright, that's right. We don't glide over there. From here, we actually go this way. Oh, hello, Whisker Biscuit. I haven't seen you in a while. Yeah, I've gotten Violet to realize that the Xenoblade games are actually just ripping these games off. I never... And they're just giant jellyfish. Yeah, I never heard much about the DS versions. I know that apparently the Game Boy Advance version of the second game is apparently the last officially licensed Game Boy Advance game to release in North America. It was either North America or Europe. Okay.
My master returns.
We're too late.
Persistent little fellow, aren't you? This is where it really ends.
Bring it.
No mercy this time.
I can't watch this.
Okay. And again, just say I don't think you can stun lock Cynder in this phase. Ow. This is final boss music, that's what it is. Ow. Okay. Luckily, I think each, health bar you bring her down is a checkpoint, so... Ow. Alright. Okay, cool. I'm out of magic. That's cool. Ow. Please. Okay.
Here we go.
And so yeah, so each health bar you take her down is a checkpoint. And yeah, just from the voice credits and the music, you know these games must have had an enormous budget. At least a big budget for those things. Okay. Alright, we're on the final phase. Alright. Oh, and now we have a special purple power. Alright.
Now it's time to unleash the true dragon within you.
And that's game. Yeah, it basically is just a weird AU fan fiction. I'd love to hear if there's, maybe an article talking about the background of these games, how they came about. It's purple power, that's what it is. I believe the name they give it in later games is Ether.
She is just like me.
No, Ether as in AETHER.
Leave her behind? I've got to save her.
What? Save the beast that's been trying to kill us?
Yeah, that wasn't her fault. She was being used by the Dark Master.
Oh god, don't get me started on the pirates section of the second game. We'll get to that when I stream the second game.
Now we can go.
I'm right behind you, buddy.
I don't know much about Kingdom Hearts, so I can't comment.
Mommy, fluff my pillow.
Feeling better, Spyro?
Not really, Ignitus. That battle drained every last bit of my strength. I can hardly lift my head.
Yes, it will take some time for your powers to return. But they will in time, young dragon. They will in time. Cynder, ever since I failed the night of the raid, I've dreamt of this day.
It wasn't just you, Ignitus. We all failed.
Be that as it may, we're together again now. Thanks to Spyro. Well done. young
Again,
dragon.
you're just saying he's a villain because he's voiced by Gary Oldman.
We still don't know what's happened to the Dark Master.
No matter, Spyro. There will be time to talk of the Dark Master later. Now, it's time to be grateful for your success.
His success. Hey, what about me? Just because a bunch of weird stuff doesn't fly out of my mouth doesn't mean I didn't help you now.
Yeah, you were a big help, Sparks. No doubt about it. But just for the record, a lot of weird stuff does come out of that little mouth of yours.
And what the heck is that supposed to mean? You know, I don't need this. I could have stayed with the llama people, whatever, where I was appreciated, but no. No, I decided to help the poor, helpless dragons rid the world of evil. What a mistake that was, because I get no thanks. No respect, no love, no credit.
My goodness. And I thought Voltaire talked a lot.
I left home too, you know. I'm a little guy, yeah, that's right. Maybe you haven't noticed. Things are a lot bigger to me than they are to you. And did I back away? Nah, nah, nah. Why? 'Cause I got moxie. I'm a tough cookie. I got class. I got a little frog in my throat. As I was saying, on tall plains, they knew a good thing when they saw it. They recognized the value of a quality dragonfly like me. But here I get nothing. Not even thanks. Hey, how you doing? Good. Let me buy you a drink. I should go back to the swamp. Mom will make it all good. Mommy always does.
Well, they had to get the most out of it that they could, because this is the only one of the games where Sparks is voiced by David Spade. He has a different voice actor in the next game. But I think you'll like his voice in the second game. You'll recognize it too. No, it is not. It is not a British voice actor. But yeah, so that is the first game in the Legend of Spyro trilogy. Probably the weakest from a technical standpoint. The sequels do other things a lot better. And yeah, you know, I have some thoughts on how this game is handled. I definitely feel like they should have leaned harder into its Spyro but heroic fantasy. You know, had more characters from the original. Oh gee. Yeah, again, I have never seen anything of the mobile version. Yeah, I mean, like, you know, it could have had, you know, like, the different areas could have been, you know, the areas from Spyro, from, you know, from the original game. You know, like, oh, you know, the first area is a, you know, you know, frozen wasteland full of the instruments of war. Maybe that could be peacekeepers. You know, the temple itself could be, you know, the artisans, all planes, beast makers. And you're for 3, you're talking about the like the DS version. Okay, yeah, because I've only played the console versions, and well, it's kind of debatable whether 3, where you would put 3 in with the console versions, because 3 is just so different from the other two. Because it had a completely different development team, and you could go either way and think it's the best or the worst. I personally think it's technically the strongest. It's definitely also the hardest. But the second one has its moments too. Yeah, you know, we'll get to that when we get to that. Yeah, yes, you know, as we go into the sequels, you know, we'll see some different things. We'll see some things reused, especially the second game. And we'll see some things done differently, like the breaths get completely rebalanced in every game. Yeah, that'll be something more to go over when we get to the second game. Oh, I'm sure, like, I don't know how much of a fan community there is for these games, but, oh, God, there's a post-credit scene.
See anything, Spyro?
No. But I've got a bad feeling.
Me too.
Yeah, I don't know how much of a fan community these games have, but I'd imagine if there is one, it'd be pretty notorious how badly the second game reuses elements. Yeah, a post-credit scene was sequel bait in 2006, so you know what that means. The MCU ripped off The Legend of Spyro. Yeah, so, extras, watch the credits again. Oh, and there's an interview with Elijah Wood. Options. Oh, and if you load your game, you basically get New Game Plus. Which is, it basically works the same as the with Ratchet and Clank. You retain all your breaths and upgrades. But unlike Ratchet and Clank, there isn't really any benefit to doing it. It's definitely a lot more worthwhile to do in the second game, just because using some of the later breaths in the earlier sections is very satisfying. And also there is a New Game Plus exclusive ability that's fun to play around with. But yeah, so that is this game. I don't really know what else to. Yeah, I don't really know what else to say. I think going over how I would fix it would be better for a time where I'm not tired, and also maybe after I've finished the entire trilogy. But yeah. So I was glad that people could come around and see this. And next time I stream, we'll be going into the sequel The Legend of Spyro: The Eternal Night. And that'll probably, earliest that could be would be Tuesday, because I work until then. Yeah, we'll talk more about that later. Yeah, that'll do it for tonight. Thank you all for joining me, and I'll see you next time.